Hi students, in this week we are going to discuss about forms of energy. So in the previous classes we have discussed about uses of energy. So in this class we are going to discuss about forms of energy. So please concentrate on the video. After this video you are going to attempt a very basic questions related to the topic to assess your understanding before you come to the class. Okay, so you can see on the screen there are various types of energies which we call it as various forms of energy: radiation or light energy, mechanical energy, thermal energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, and nuclear energy. So this is a radiation or light energy. So the examples of the radiation or light energy are UV rays, X-rays, and radio waves. So these are the examples of radiation or light energy. Next, coming to mechanical energy. So mechanical energy is related to the potential energy and kinetic energy. As you are more related to mechanical engineering, so you might be having a very better idea on these potential and kinetic energies. You can see here potential energy. So we have some formulas here. Delta E is equal to W into F into H, which is also known as mgh. So here you can see this an examples of potential energy. So we will discuss more in the classroom. So coming to kinetic energy, so Ke is equal to half mv square. So for example, like a ball of 4 kg run at 10 meter per second, like 4 kgs ball run at 10 meters per second, the kinetic energy. So it is very simple that m is mass and v is velocity. So that 0.54 kg into 10 meter per second square, which is almost like 200 joules. The units for kinetic energy is joules. So maybe try to understand this. The same type of question might be asked after the video, which will give you a basic idea of the problem. So there the next one is a thermal energy or heat. So both are known as thermal energy or heat. So we can discuss, and I would recommend you to search about these questions. So when you come to class, I'll be asking you these questions like what is thermal energy and what is the difference between thermal energy and heat. Okay, so we will be having a basic discussion in the classroom, and I'll be asking students to share your opinion or share your understanding or knowledge on these topics. So this is a classroom task. I request students to please go through this information. Like 5 to 10 minutes of research might be good enough. So kindly go through it and come to the class. Now coming to chemical energy. So you know that when we burn something or when it turns into any process, then the extractions or the releases, the material, the gas which releases from those materials can be converted as a chemical energy. So the process of the chemical energy will also be discussed. So electrical energy, so this is a very important thing. So most of our renewable energies or most of our alternative energies are related more towards the production of electricity. So how energy is produced and how energy is transported. So we are going to learn it in further classes. So now coming to a nuclear energy. So this is somewhat advanced energy. How to generate energy stored in the nuclei of atoms and how much the amount of energy is being produced. So all this comes under nuclear energy. So we are going to discuss more about this nuclear energy in further topics and as well as in the classroom. So heat transfer and thermodynamics. So this is a very basic concept, like maybe from the time of you read science subject. So we are going to discuss, you might have gone through this. So heat is that energy flowing as a result of a temperature difference. So heat and gas particles. So there is a question you all must answer. So heat transfers from high temperature to low temperature or low temperature to high temperature. So find out answer for this, and you might get a question after this video. So heat transfers from low temperature to high temperature or high temperature to low temperature. So search about this. So the specific heat formula is equal to Q is equal to mc delta T, like where C is the specific heat and Q is the amount of heat added into a body of mass m to change its temperature at an amount of delta T. So there is another formula for a specific heat. So there is a tabular form. What are the different types of material having different types of values here. So this is the first law of thermodynamics, the conservation of energy principle. The second law of thermodynamics. We will discuss all this in the classroom. You might have already gone through it, so let us have our discussion on this. You can see here these are heat transfer mechanisms, convection, conduction, and radiations. So a very well known concept. So we will have some time for some time in the classroom to discuss about these known concepts. You can see here the material and the conductivity of each material has been given. So we should know this before using a material for any, not only for a construction or manufacturing process. We must be able to know that how much heat can be transferred, or what is the thermal conductivity capacity of a material. Thank you so much, and I hope you got very basic information from this video, and you must be able to answer questions after this video, and let us have a in-depth discussion in the classroom. Thank you.